South Aussie with Cosi.
Welcome back, folks. The dairy industry here in South Australia is an absolute rip snorter, and every single year it produces about 500 million litres of this stuff. It is liquid gold. The beautiful cows of South Australia absolutely nail it. And the dairy farmers do an amazing job. And every time we buy milk made in South Australia or dairy products, we're keeping jobs right here in South Australia. I've swung past my ponga to visit Fleurieu Milk. The Fleurieu Milk Company's been around for ages, and the cool thing about their setup is the cows that get milked are just over there. So this truck has just bought milk from the dairy to unload it here at the factory to bottle it for you guys. And when I say it's just there, have a look at this. It is literally just there.
There's 180 dairy farms right across the state and milking about 70,000 cows.
That's a lot of cows, and they're looked after by dairy farmers who just love what they do, like Bazza.
Been a dairy farmer all my life. You're outdoors, you've got cattle with you. They're really good to get on with. Much better than people most times.
Something that's really important to our industry is sustainability. You know, we have been here for generations, our farmers have, and they want to be here for the next generations.
These cows behind us are very special. In fact, they could be the most special cows in the whole of South Australia. Why? Because some of these calves, their mother was a cow called Have Not, and she was from the US of A. She sold the other day for $1.9 million. That's right, your mummy's worth a truckload. So what happened? This dairy bought some embryos from that cow Have Not. They then brought them over to Australia, put them into another cow who had the baby, and that's some of these babies. Hey, how much milk do you reckon they get from one cow per day?
The cows that are here with us at the moment, they're Holsteins. They probably average around about the 25, 28 litres per day per cow.
Something we can all do for the dairy farmers and all farmers here in South Australia is be very, very aware of something called foot and mouth disease. Now, luckily, we don't have it here in Australia at the moment, but it is in places like Bali, Indonesia and Southeast Asia. Now, if that was to come into Australia, it would devastate our farmers, and more importantly, it would devastate the ladies behind me, the livestock of SA.
The most likely way for foot and mouth to end up coming into a country is through meat products being brought illegally into Australia. So we're asking all Australians and all travellers coming to Australia to make sure that they leave everything in the country of origin that is a meat product. Those meat products, if they happen to be contaminated and were fed to animals, can cause the transmission of disease. The other thing that's really important is to clean your clothes, particularly your boots and shoes, making sure there is no mud on them and that they are clean to present and show to the biosecurity staff at the airport as well.
To keep South Australia free of diseases like foot and mouth, lumpy skin disease and all these nasties is very, very important. You might be watching this and thinking to yourself, well, this is no interest to me because I'm lactose intolerant. Well, don't worry, astronauts, because the good news is so many of the Fleurieu Milk products are actually lactose free, including all of these chocolate milk, strawberry milks, banana milk, their yogurt range, all lactose free. The other thing I love about Fleurieu Milk, if you're coming anywhere near my ponga, is you can come actually into Fleurieu Milk and actually buy some of these products. So it's made out the back, you can purchase it just here. The power is in your hands, South Australians. Next time you buy a dairy product, I ask all of you guys to make the very easy decision and flip it over. Make sure it comes from South Australia, because if it comes from anywhere else, put it down. Choose a South Australian product that keeps the jobs right here in this state and keeps those girls employed.
South Aussie with Cosi.